Hey everyone, so I am really excited to talk with you and share with you that the first service, the 8:45 service, is going to be coming back. And with that, it is going to be on October 4th. So the 10:30 service will continue on as is. We've been having a lot of new people, and that service is actually really pretty full. And our church is growing in the midst of a pandemic, so we're kind of excited about that. God is doing some great things. The other reason we're bringing it back is because the first service allows us to have smaller crowds and to socially distance a little bit more. So we are ready to go back to two services. The 10:30 service will continue to be the same. It will be online and here in person at the church. And so if you choose to continue to join us online, that is awesome. I just want you to know how critically important it is as you join us online, you make comments, you're able to share the post and invite your friends. It's just so important. I mean, that is a great tool that will truly impact people's lives with the gospel of Jesus. So thank you so much for doing that. And if you choose to continue to stay online, that is great. That is totally fine. So here's what it's going to look like on Sunday morning for those who do want to come to one of our two services. So the 8:45 service is going to look a little bit different than it has in the past. And here's why. The 8:45 service is going to serve people with special needs or high risk. There's a lot of people who are had a higher risk than the rest of the population. They have health issues. They're not able to or comfortable going out. And so we have the opportunity to love and serve those people. Here's how we're going to do it. Our church is going to be freshly cleaned on Saturday night. Okay. Then all the people that will be at this first service will be required to wear a mask. There won't be any exceptions. Okay. No medical exemptions or exceptions. On stage, all the people will wear a mask except the primary singer or speaker. All staff and volunteers will wear a mask and get temperature checked just as normal as we are doing. We will have extra masks for those that forget. If you're feeling sick, please stay at home. Journey Kids will be online at the 8:45 service. Now, the 10:30 service, the mask mandate is still in place. It has been continued until November 21st as of right now. And so the mandate is in place and we will continue on as we are already doing. Only one person at a time at the stage and can have a mask unless they have a medical exemption. All staff and volunteers are required to wear a mask and have temperature checks. All children will have temperature checks before entering the Journey Kids. We will have extra masks for those that forget. And once again, if you are feeling sick, please join us online. Journey Kids will be in person. Okay. Now, here's a couple other precautions that we're taking. We will have a team that will disinfect in between services, high touch areas. And secondly, there will be an enter door and an exit door, and people can go in and out of those doors without having to touch the door handles and so forth to keep people extra safe. In summary, here's the deal. We're going to restart our 8:45 service, and it's going to start on October 4th. However, it's going to be a service for those who are at higher risk. This is our way of showing the great commandment to them. Loving our neighbors as ourselves. It's not really about us. Church is not about us. It's not about what it does to serve our needs. We get to serve other people. Masks will be required during this service, no exceptions or medical exemptions. If you have a medical exemption and cannot wear a mask, please come to the 10:30 service. Otherwise, you'll need to wear a mask at the 8:45 service. So if you're here, you're watching this, and you're excited about the 8:45 service, but you don't want to wear a mask, you'll have to decide which one is more important to you. Is it going to the 8:45 service? Great, you'll have to mask up. If it's more important to not wear a mask if you have a medical exemption, great. Come to the 10:30. Okay? Journey Kids, 8:45 will be online to start, and 10:30 will be in person. October 4th, no one will be allowed back in the children's wing until it's ready to open just a few minutes before 10:30. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Our leadership has talked a lot about this and what this could look like and how we can serve people. People really do need to go to church, to attend, to be a part of what God is doing, and sometimes really to be in person when possible. So we really believe it's the right thing to do. We just want to do it safely. All of this is somewhat tentative because things are always changing, right? And so we need your patience and your understanding as a part of this as we go into the days and weeks ahead. We hope to see you at one of our 2 services or online. I'm really proud of you, our church family, for how we are responding and uniting together. We're here to make disciples and make disciples. Weekly involvement in a church service is a worship service is a critical component to our faith. So let's make it a priority to be there. If you can be there in one of our 2 services, that's awesome. If you can join us online, that's great too. Thank you so much. Love you guys.